Hello and welcome to our Christmas tree dot art tutorial with Art and Kindness. It's really lovely to have you here. First of all, what I'd like to do is just talk through the supplies you're going to need for this project. So you're going to need your paint, which comes in the sample tins. You're going to need a square card and envelope. We're using brown craft paper. Your dot art tool with a larger end and a smaller end. Biodegradable glitter. Practice paper A4, practice paper just to do some practice patterns on and dots on. The graphite paper which you're going to use for tracing the outline unless you want to draw this freehand. And of course the booklet, instruction booklet which comes, which has got all the details and the outlines in for you to have a look at, and all the instructions written down with photographs. Generally there's about 6 instructions and photographs per project. So you're also going to need a damp piece of kitchen paper or a damp cloth just to wipe the end of your dot art tool when you're changing colours, and in between doing the dots to make sure that it doesn't get clagged up on the end. Potentially you might need a rubber in case you do the outline and you feel it's a little bit heavy and dark and you want to make it a little bit fainter, and of course a lovely cup of tea while you're enjoying the relaxing process. If you'd like to now just trace the outline using your graphite paper, as we have shown you how to do in the warm-up tutorial, and then we will move on to applying the paint. So now you have your outline, and if you should feel that it's a little bit heavy, a little bit dark, do use your rubber to lighten up the outline for you. And now we're going to start, as you can see, by applying red dots as the tinsel. So if you'd like to begin with a dot in the centre of one of the tinsel lines, and then reload the dotting tool for a couple of dots, and then don't reload your dotting tool but walk the dots along the line, so you end at the side with some smaller dots. So it should be the larger dots in the middle, and then as you walk the dots out you'll end up with smaller dots towards the side of the tree. And you can repeat this on the other side and then repeat it with the rest of the tinsel. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect, and don't worry if you have the odd larger size dot in between the smaller dots. It really isn't the end of the world, and it won't ruin the overall effect at the end. So just enjoy the process, enjoy noticing the size and the shade and the reflection of the dots as you're working, bringing yourself into the present moment. So now we've finished with the red paint, so I'm going to put that to one side. Make sure you clean the end of your dot tool, so make sure it's ready for a new colour, and I'm going to start by applying some of the green dots to the outline. These can be of varying sizes, and don't forget that the amount of pressure that you place on your dotting tool will determine the size of the dot. So if you want bigger dots, press harder. And also, if you want bigger dots, you can use more paint, so load the dot tool with more paint. For smaller dots, you press lighter and use less paint. I also find sometimes that using my little finger for support can help me get the dots where I want them to go, as it really does create some extra stability. And sometimes this is useful when I want to place them in a really particular place rather than doing the ad hoc ones that we're doing now. So if you say wanted to do do the green dots following the outline that we've drawn, then you might want to use your little finger just to help you place and create the extra stability. Just keep on adding a few more dots, and do turn your card around to make it easier not to smudge the dots that are already on the card. finished with the green paint just for the moment, and I'm going to take the white paint and start applying some dots to the star. If you'd like to use the large end of your dot tool to start with, and then start painting the tips of the star with the large end of the dot tool. Maybe place one central dot and then put your dots onto each of the edges or the points of the star. And then you might want to use the smaller end for filling in the centre of the star with dots. Once you've completed the star, it'd be a good time to apply a bit of the glitter to the star to make it shine nicely and look really festive. And once you've finished doing that, we can add some baubles in the white paint to the card. So I have put on the outline some guidance as to where these could go, and they're the little crosses that were on your outline, so you may have those drawn onto your card too. And I quite like large baubles, so if you want to really load your dot art tool up with paint, and you could always apply twice to get plenty of paint on there, and reload it each time to make these large baubles. As I say, you can place these in lots of different places. Please add to it if you want to. The crosses are just a bit of a guideline of where they could go. When you're not using a paint, do make sure that you put the lid securely back on, just to stop the paint from drying out. But if you should feel that your paint is feeling a little bit too concentrated or a little bit too thick, just add a drop of water to it or two, give it a good mix, and that will dilute the paint a little bit. So once all the baubles have been applied, we're going to go back to the green paint now and just start filling in all the gaps on the tree. So again, using all different sizes, so you can dip and reload your brush just once and then keep dotting until the paint runs out and then reload. So being really careful not to try and mix with any of the other paint colours that we've already got onto the tree. And really just fill the space as much as you can. Sometimes I find it helpful to do the dots down the line of the outline. This makes it a little bit clearer, and then fill in the middle. So the more paint that you put on your dot tool, the bigger the dot will be, and the less paint, the smaller the dot will be. stage where you're happy with the concentration of dots on your Christmas tree in green, again this is another good time just to put a little bit of the biodegradable glitter onto your tree if you'd like to. Tap off into the bin or into a piece of paper next to the excess glitter before you continue with the next colour. So now we're going to move back to using the red paint, so make sure your dotting tool has been cleaned with your damp cloth, and we're going to start with the large end of your dotting tool, nicely loaded with paint, and start by doing the dots along the top edge of the pot that the tree is standing in. Reloading your dotting tool every couple of dots along the top line. Now we're going to move down the lines that go down towards the bottom of the pot, and I'm walking these dots down so they start larger at the top and get smaller towards the base, and again repeating on the other side. And now with the bottom line I'm going to start in the middle and walk the dots out to the right, and start in the middle again and walk the dots out to the left. And now filling the dots in the centre, you can either keep using the larger end of your dotting tool, and again I'm walking the dots out, starting in the centre and then walking the dots out to each side. If you wanted, you could do varying size of dots and really fill in the base as you wish. I quite like the effect of the walking dots with them getting smaller towards each side. So finally, another bit more glitter now that all that paint is onto the tree, just to finish it off. And now we're going to move on to decorating the outside of the card. So if you'd like to, this is really up to you how you'd like to do this, but I quite like in the corners doing some walking dots, starting with a dot in the corner and then moving them downwards and then horizontally. So you can do this in each of the four corners. You might prefer to do this in green or in white. Here I've chosen to do these in red. So I'm now going to change colours to white, and I'm going to add a few snowflakes to the card. So take your white paint and start by using the larger end of the dotting tool and place a dot in the middle and walk your dots vertically, for 5 dots. And then reload the dotting tool, redot in the centre and walk your dots downwards for 5 dots. Repeat this horizontally, always starting with the central dot again and then walking the dots outwards. And then for the diagonals, if you again place a dot in the centre and walk 1, 2, 3, 4 dots out instead of 5. There's details of how to do this on your instruction sheet as well. So once you've completed one of the snowflakes, you may like to add 1 or 2 more, and wherever you feel it would look good for yourself. When you're happy with your snowflakes, then you might like to add some snow. So do this by literally putting your dot art tool into the paint and just putting dots in an ad hoc manner wherever it feels right. So just adding these all over the card. Just to finish off, I'm going to add a bit more of the glitter just to add that Christmas sparkle to the card. There we go, we finished our Christmas tree dot art card. So I really hope you've enjoyed creating your card. As you can see here, don't forget to decorate your envelopes too, and have fun trying some different colour schemes too, and enjoy the creative process. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed your tutorial.